Because they have no melanin. They cannot get signals from the sun. See? They don't have that. Okay? He can't get it. As you can see, from the top of his head to that shoulder, you see? Okay? So the life force come down, strike the pineal gland. Okay? This is how it's supposed to work. Alright? And then from there, it goes from there to the shoulder. Do you see? See that V? But these stupid motherfuckers, they don't know the true science. All they know is a gun can kill people and you can take their stuff, including their women and their children. So this is who they are. They are world thieves, world murderers, world terrorists. And then they want to sit their ass up and give you this bullshit in case of right here. This stupid shit. Part of this mission is to secure and protect the continuity of the United States government in the event of natural disaster and war. Okay, so are you protecting the Russian government too by using Russian soldiers to come over here? It seems to me like the United States government must actually be Russian government. And I just told you guys that those Ashkenazim Europeans that left Russia and came around the world and murdered everyone is the one who set up this American government. Now, all our lives we've been sitting here and warned about the Russians and how fucking communist they were and how they was a threat to the world, and they sucked money out of everybody from 1940 up until now for world defense, and we need to be worried about the Russians or Osama bin Laden or Muammar Gaddafi or niggas, alright? But then we always see these niggas right here being the ones that go around the world causing havoc, okay? It's always the white man who done went around the world dropping bombs on the whole damn planet. Okay, I don't even need to hear they bitch ass language. They done went around the world dropping bombs on every. Look at this Hitler Nazi shit. And then they want these motherfuckers to come here to America and want us to believe that they're coming here with an other objective other than to kill us and rape all our women. Alright? And we know that's what they're here to do. Look at them. Proud ass motherfucking murderers. Okay? That's all they are. This request was made directly to Minister Vladimir Putin by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. There you go again. Homeland Security bringing in a grip of foreign soldiers. What kind of security is that? Okay, Director Janet, whoever, who said these Russian troops would work directly and jointly with her federal emergency management. No, they're not. FEMA is nothing but Nazis. Okay, we just saw them in the park harassing people for doing the criminal act of wanting to feed someone. Okay, so we're not stupid. What they're trying to do is neutralize everyone to a state of dependence. They're going to take all the food away and everything. Well, you're going to really be sending your ass up looking stupid as hell because you all did the same thing that they're getting ready to do to you white people, to us black people. You put us all in neighborhoods with contaminated food, contaminated minds of people, just fucked everybody's minds up by sending them to your brainwashed schools. Well, they did the same thing to you white people. You white people never saw it coming, but you got your ass into some shit because these Russian soldiers that they say is on the way over here right now, the only defense that you have against them is using your consciousness. Your consciousness was given to you by the same universal creator who came here and gave you the good advice of buying the green light. Buying the green light would have showed that to the universe that your consciousness is changing and you can recognize that your government is criminals that are out to kill you. But they're so wise that they put a melanated. See, if I was a white man on this earth and talking to you white people like the way I've been doing and showing you proof of my godness, all right, and showing you that I can talk to the elements on the earth. Just like I told you, there was going to be warehouses, 26,000 square feet, 2,600 square feet. Okay, right there in Portland, the other day, the big old warehouse burnt the hell up, caught on fire. And then, what about the big explosions? Okay, I think it was in Florida. I'm going to try to find out and show it to you that happened yesterday. Throwing those propane tanks all around. I told you, when I got into that fight with that little nigga, I told you guys, I said, you know what? This is going to really piss my sister off. There's going to be some serious fires. I told you that. And as you can see, they're going down. Some of these fires are going to get my enemies and burn their bitch asses up. And I'm so happy because I'm not doing anything but laying around here meditating so all my enemies will be killed. You're not going to walk your ass around here thinking you're going to start some bullshit with me because you don't like my God energy and nothing happened to you. You motherfuckers are going to pay for every honorary thought that you have toward doing anything to me because of your stupid jealousy and your envy. Alright? Now that's why all these Russian soldiers and these Chinese soldiers and everybody is getting ready to come to America and get their asses killed as well as kill other people. So the murder shit is getting ready to go down. There's going to be large chaos, murder, theft, starvation, rape, decapitation, burning of people, burning of property, smoke-filled air everywhere. No lights, no water, no heat, no food, cannibalism. All this shit is getting ready to go down because the same people that you saw prohibiting the feeding of the masses in the park just a minute ago, it's the same people who create circumstances like this because they love it. But they're going to sit their ass back in those nice fancy castles that I showed you up in England with Russian troops and England guards all around them to make sure that they can eat well and do well. Why we stupid ass people who gave them all the power sit around and all die. Okay, this is the ignorance on the earth that we have allowed to incur because of our worshiping of dead ass albino Jesus. Alright, no sense in your brain at all. You're gonna worship a dead man when you have your family members walking around you alive all day. Do they get worship? Do they get praise? Do you deify them? No. Who do you deify? Some dead ass white man. And then you tell black people how stupid they are, and the only thing you can get from them is hatred, resentment. You know, a lot of you stupid niggas is going to be the first one to get killed by these Russian soldiers, okay? And you know what? It's going to be good because you, if given a chance, will join forces with them and tell them where all the hidden people are and everything. We already know that because we already went through that in Egypt. When the fight between the Essenes and all these Hitlerus, Haberus and everything was going on, the people who betrayed all of the civil fighters, the Black Panthers, which Jesus Christ, that you guys call Jesus Christ, his real name was Yeshua. He was a Black Panther. He even had a Black Panther as a pet that he used to have a system with the guarding of the livestock that he was put in charge of. So this was no white man walking around talking to all these Pharisees and all that stuff. He was a diligent freaking freedom fighter that was very wise and educated by the sun. And he had to fight. He wasn't this peaceful, always docile ass white man that they want to give you an image of. This guy used to kick people's ass. Yeshua was not a joke. He had a whole group of people with him. They used to go fuck Roman soldiers up and kick their ass. That's the reason why they was looking for him so much, because he was a straight up, he was a real strong, diligent, hard working, melanated man who had nothing in his mind but returning his people to the knowledge of them God, other God's selves. And his own people murdered him and stoned him to death. That's what happened to him. The niggas killed him because they wanted to have a society where they can merge with the white people and smoke cigarettes and eat meat and fornicate and sodomize and alcohol use and heroin, everything that you find these black people having the privilege to do with their weak ass religion that tells them all you got to do is ask Jesus for forgiveness and come in and give us your money. This is what destroyed the world. That foolish shit right there is the reason why this is what everybody is getting ready to get up their ass. Because your ass want to worship albinism as your God when you have melanin, and you should be wise enough to know that there's no need for me to be worshiping this image of this sorry ass white man as my God, okay? Look at him, shaking hands. Let's go kill everybody. See? This bullshit. Obama requests 15,000 Russian troops for upcoming disaster. The Russian troops are the disaster. More info will be in the description box. Okay, the Russian troops are the disaster. Okay, let's get down to business. It says that the Boston bombings were a staged false flag event practice run by the government to enforce martial law on the city. So this is what they do. They create diversions where they actually murder their own citizens. This is what your government does. Just like they did us black people, they're doing it to everyone because they're evil. These white men are evil as hell. Okay, they are, some of them are not even people. As serious as Morris Donaldson has been trying to point out to everyone, we have infiltrators on this earth walking around disguised as human beings, but they are not human beings, okay? Just like I know I'm not this body, I'm the sunlight inside of it. Well, you have other people that's walking around here that's not the sunlight inside of bodies, but they are alien entities that has come to this earth and found a way to shift change and found a way to cloak or canvas themselves, all right, inside of personifications that's synonymous with the original earth dwellers, okay? But they're not earth dwellers. They are earth intruders that has came here and set up their phony ass governments that we all need to work together and kill all of them, because they plan on killing all of us. Just like you guys came here and murdered all of the native people that was here. There is a big plan going on right now for these Russian soldiers as well as these Chinese soldiers to come here and murder everyone. Do not fool yourself into believing that there's something good coming out of all these foreign soldiers coming here. The reason they're coming here is because the United States have always been owned by foreign countries of Europe. And now the Europeans have decided that they're going to kill all us American citizens off and take this land for their own agenda that they are sending here from abroad, okay? So it's real simple. They plan on killing your children. I want to tell every sorry-ass woman out there, especially the ones that I know personally, when you thought you were so damn smart by going out doing everything you did to destroy your children from having a father around them, there's a lot of you sorry-ass bitches out there. And that's just what you are. Anytime you such a skank, sorry-ass bitch, that you have a reliable man around you that will do the right things about helping you and your family grow. And I say your family because the minute your ass started your bullshit and started telling your lies, you destroyed every connection that a man can have with his children. You are some wicked ass bitches, and this is the reason why this type of shit is coming to America, because America is a filthy cesspool, because we have women that has been educated by these hateful, jealous ass, godless white men, and their daughters grow up to be just like them. Black women is just the same, educated by these same sorry ass white men, so in love with white ass Jesus that all the women on this earth now only thinks about being hoes. And I hate to tell you that, but it's true. Anytime that you got a society with such a high rate of divorce, and then you got women popping babies out that's not even married, and we got a society that condones that and doesn't think there's anything wrong with that. It should be like, you shouldn't be getting pregnant if you're not married, because what you're going to do is you're going to have a child that grows up unbalanced. And then those of you who do get pregnant and you have a man that marry your ass because he knows the importance of trying to be around and support his children, then you, because of your foolishness in your head, all right, fuck it up anyway. And then go do shit stupid as hell and get a whole society to stand on you and say, oh, poor girl, poor girl. We need to start beating the shit out of people and make them get some sense in their head about, you know what, you're not going to be doing that and think I'm going to condone it and be on your side and look at the man that, oh yeah, poor girl, you know. All that shit is ridiculous. I'm telling you from first hand how you could be a good, responsible person, and then have some skanky ass woman who want to go around and just do anything she want to do, and then when you say something about it or you have a problem, I don't want you feeding that shit to my children, you got a whole society that's going to be on her side. Make sure you get ostracized from the family so your children could grow up being degenerates that don't even know how to talk to your father, okay? And when you see the world going crazy and you can see that your father is out here trying his best to fix things, and you still want to sit your sorry ass around listening to that bitch, when you can see ever since your father disappeared, attitudes and circumstances around her that will make any man